What up YouTube, it's your boy Ace, also known as version 1v1. I'm bringing you back shit that happens while taking a shit. This is part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, go check out part 1, which is some Black Ops 2 gameplay. This time it's called Ghost. And yeah, I've sort of put transitional shots in here. I've sort of remixed it a bit, so you've got 2 games on here. And also you can check out the commentary. And also I've got a cool new little border thing that I've sort of made. Give me some feedback on it, tell me what you think. If I should change up some of the things in it, just let me know. Keep watching, and this is part 2 of shit that happens while taking a shit. Let's get it on! Really, examples of other stupid ass things that have ever happened to me as well. This happened when I went to India. I went to India, and in India, if you go to most places, I mean, most places will have like a hole. When you go to the toilet, it just has a hole, and you take a shit in the hole, and it gets emptied out into the streets or the canals. So the first time when I went to my auntie's house, and she didn't have a normal traditional hole, which was like, what the fuck, man? How come you haven't got a hole to take a shit in? But she had like a proper toilet, and I was like, shit, man, these guys got a proper toilet. And this was like before, like in India, you rarely had a TV back then. Now there's like smartphones, there's everything there. But anyway, I went to my auntie's house. She had a bidet. It was like a little. Basically, what it is like it's like a spray that squirts up your ass to like get rid of like the feces and the excrement. Okay. So basically, what happens is there's a tap on the side, and it's like and the faster you go, the quicker it sprays at you. Okay. So basically, what happened is I kept playing around with it, and I was young that time. I was like 10 or something, like 9, 10 or something. But anyway, back then I was young, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like screw around here, yeah. So I started screwing around. So I keep hitting this tap here, keep going fast, like fast, quick. It keeps hitting my ass. I'm like, in hindsight, this sounds so fucking gay that I'm like squirting water up in my ass, into my anus. But basically, it was jokes. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing this then. And I started doing that thing, and basically what happened is I decided to get him a bit more fucking like acrobatic or some shit in it. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna turn this up full throttle, yeah. And what happens is I turn it up to a certain point, and what happens, boom, yeah, shit gets blown off my ass, and it fucking, I'm looking down, and through my legs, and this shit blows upwards across my balls and hits me right on the forehead, like literally a headshot of shit when I was younger. So that was pretty bad. It was pretty nasty to clean up. When you take a shit and you run out of toilet paper, it happens to everyone. You always run out of toilet paper, and it's like, for fuck's sake, man, always run out of toilet paper as well. And you keep going, okay, what am I gonna do now? Do the toilet roll. And when I was younger, I used up a ton of toilet roll, and I know, for the love of God, me, I know why. Now, I rarely use that much because I focus on just like making sure my cheeks are spread. I'm at like a certain angle, and I can take a shit, and you know it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, and I've got minimal sort of collateral damage going back on there. Okay, so now I've got the technique down. Yeah, this is fucking like kung fu school right here. Yeah. So basically, what happens? I went out of toilet paper, so I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna go to the ensuite. Yeah, to grab the bowl from there, because there's normally like what folks normally do is keep extra rolls on behind the toilet, like in a little sort of toilet roll container thing. It wasn't there, so I had no toilet roll containers. I'm sorry, mum, if you listen to this, but this is the reason why for over a week that toilet smelled like shit, and you couldn't get rid of the smell of shit, even though you wasted a whole can of spray. I never told you. But basically, I decided to go to the ensuite. I got up off the toilet, and as soon as I got up, and you had the excess piece of shit hanging from your ass. I got up, that excess piece of shit hanging from my ass fell off my ass and went onto the mat. Normally, I'm not sure if everyone does this, but you know, I think it's like old school stuff when you put like tea cozies and stuff like that. But basically, my mum has like loads of different sets of like these little rug things, and you have a rug when you get out of the bath. There's like a rug there, there's a matching rug that goes around the toilet. So I'm not sure why that's there. I think that's there to like protect the floor or something. Or anyway, but basically, I get up off the toilet and boop, and then it's like on the flipping thing. I'm like, oh shit. My folks aren't at home now, so I'm gonna do first thing that comes to mind. You better wash this shit, because if she comes back and she sees this, you're gonna get like literally a slipper. Yeah, beats with a slipper. You're gonna get the shit kicked out of you. So I literally picked it up, and I went through like the next half an hour, yeah, half naked, washing a toilet rug. So that was pretty bad. But I mean, other stuff, stupid stuff happens as well. I mean, other stuff, loads of times where I like screwed up, I blocked up the toilet. The worst time I blocked up the toilet, for example, was basically I had like, you know when you take you take up a shit and then it's like, okay, cool, I'm done. You wipe your ass and you're like, oh shit, I've got another, this like second, I've got a second coming or something here. You take another shit. For some fucking strange fucked up reason, I took 3 shits in one sitting, and I like took a shit. Okay, cool. Wipe my ass. Oh shit, it's another shit I've got there. Take another shit. Wipe my ass. Okay, it's happened to me before. Okay, cool. I said I'll take it. Okay, I'm done now. What the hell? Number 3, and I was amazed. Basically, I ended up using up a whole roll of toilet paper in the toilet. Toilet overflows. So what do I do with that toilet? Because the old traditional sort of way you got was you get a bucket of water and you throw it down because the toilet would not flush. It would not flush for the love of me. I don't know why that toilet would not flush my old house. It was fucking stupid. It was old and we got it changed eventually, but it was old, yeah. So this toilet would not flush whatsoever. I kept throwing that water into it, and I was like, what the hell is going on? So basically, I get a bucket, and this is old school, yeah. This is ages ago. Back then, all Asian parents know this, yeah. You have a bucket in your toilet, and that bucket you fill up with water. If your boilers, all Asian people know this. You fill up that bucket with water, and when you fill up the bucket, you have like hot water because normally sometimes the old boilers you have, they aren't that reliable. Always like the water runs out the old boiler. Now you've got these sort of conventional boilers, and there's not that problem anymore. But back then it was like old school boilers, and you had to basically always have a sort of standby sort of thing. So you get the kettle, you warm it up, you put water in there, you put cold water in, you mix it up, you get your water. I use that to try and unblock this toilet, and I poured the whole lot into it. This toilet, I've never seen a toilet overflow this fast, but it was like literally a tidal wave of shit coming out from underneath it. For some reason, the shit had buoyancy, so the shit sort of raised up and it came out of the toilet, and the toilet bowl came out of the toilet, and it was just I ruined that toilet. I literally ruined the toilet, and I got told off. I got so many. The whole time I was thinking to myself, I was going, "Fuck, did you use a bucket? You should just got like a plunger or something." And I didn't have a plunger then, and you should have got a stick or a hanger or something. Because in the past, to break my shit, because it's been that stiff and that hard, I literally had to get a wire hanger and stab it, like just go crazy and stab my shit to try and break it because it's been like literally rock hard. I've done it in school as well. I've taken the shit. I blame the fat guy in the class here, but you know what? I took a shit. It was my fault. So Charlie, if you do listen to this video out there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I always blamed you, and I'm sorry that you always got called, the guy who took the shit in the flipping, in the, I think it was the year 5 classroom or something as well. But yeah, basically I took a big ass shit and I left it there because it would not flush. You when you take a shit, the water goes up and it goes down, and the shit's still there. This is how bad sometimes my shits are. So literally, I get wire hangers. I've done it in the past where I've just broken shit with wire hangers. But anyway, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Alright guys, that was part 2 of shit that happens when taking a shit. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be bringing out part 3 soon as well and get this whole thing wrapped up, and I'll switch it over and play some Black Ops 1. But anyway, this has been your boy Ace. There's nothing else I can say, but you know what? I want to change up this ending. Not to say peace out. I want to say... That's the end. Yeah? How you like that, Chris? Alright, peace out. Oh, fuck!